on to EK and let's take a look at what they are showing. So there's the usual cryo fuel, all the different colors, translucent ones, solid colors, and when you go over here you have the solid white, cloud white, clear, and sun, and my definite favorite one that they're launching, the solid black. This would look like so nice in a build for me because I think I've said this before, but my favorite color is definitely black. Before looking at the other consumer side, let's look at the enterprise cooling solutions. First up, they have here an entire PC built into this little briefcase box, and there are actually two Titan Vs inside with the ATX motherboard on the top, so you can see from the I/O here. So all you need to do is plug it into power and the radiator, just have it somewhere and it'll run perfectly. Next up, this is 7 GPUs in one, and they are all fitted with quick disconnects, so if anything goes wrong with one of the GPUs, you can very easily just plug them out and plug a new GPU in, or if you're just starting out and you only have one Quattro, you can slowly add on bit by bit, which is just so intuitive and so easy. Here they have their collaborations with like MSI, so just to show what they can do with the MSI GPUs and things like that, so just to show you that it looks amazing. One of their newest products, which is the Lignum. Lignum is basically wood. And look at how nice this looks. If you're looking for a very unique build, you can see this is actual wood, and this is the solid black air fluid running through. Even the GPU block uses wood on the outside, so you get a very interesting and very unique build that you can have for your own system, especially for people. I do know of enthusiasts that like this wood finish on their PCs, and as you can see, even with the in-win case, they've also modded it to have the wood on the outside. So the whole thing is just, you get a very nature-built PC, which is, don't know, to me, it might not interest you, but for me, this is just interesting to say the least and very unique. Even the fittings would. This is the classic for all of EK stuff. So in the classic, they don't have as many options for things like your GPU, CPU, and the look of the products are also slightly different because I'm going to jump over to the Quantum ones right now. So in Quantum, as you can see, the CPU block is a lot bigger. GPU block is also a lot more humongous, and they have a ton of options with this. So almost every GPU hopefully would be supported. As you can even see from the reservoir, these are a bit different, and they all have these little subtle lightings that are included inside all of the blocks. Here, all these little things. So you get this very nice lighting effect. And even for the fittings, so usually fittings are just very normal, there's like nothing extra, but with these fittings you actually get this little blue, red, and there are a whole other lot of colors that you can choose to actually fit in. Yeah, that was a pun probably, but yeah. So you can actually customize your build to a much higher level. So this Quantum one is actually more for the high-end PC enthusiasts or those with quite a bit of cash to spend, because they are definitely going to be a lot more expensive than the classic ones. But the classic ones, even though they are cheaper, but they still maintain the same quality and all these fittings and all this from classic or Quantum. You can actually just mix and match anything and everything that you like. So they didn't limit you to just like, if you're using a classic GPU block, you can't use a classic reservoir, or if you're using say a Quantum CPU block, you're not allowed to use a classic GPU. No, all of these are interchangeable and compatible. So very nice from them. For me, this would be one of the most interesting things, which is the Connect. And the Connect is actually a hardware hub, so you can plug in all your fans, and you can plug in like a flow meter, level meter. So basically this is the level meter, so if it goes underneath their software up here, it will alert you as to when your water level is below your expected level. And then from here you can actually even control your fan speeds, because all of these are connected to the insides, and you can also check everything very easily. So if you look up top, you can go through CPU cooling, CPU and GPU, all in one, smart, custom. You can change all of these settings from your fans, pumps, and then you can look at your temperature and just let them go to a certain temperature. And further on, what they are planning on implementing in this is things like, say you want to clear air bubbles from your system, you would be able to just by clicking on the software, and it is still a bit of work in progress, but yeah, when it's all completely done and they are shipping and we can buy it, this is going to be a lifesaver for a lot of water cooling enthusiasts, and even just people who have water cooled systems are going to love this. Now this is one of the cleanest build EK has here. So this is actually fully water cooled. So I'm going to punch in here and you're going to see. So this is where the inner goes and then out. So just two ports and you cover the two GPUs on the top and the CPU on the bottom. So this is all specially custom made and everything. And yeah, this is just so clean, and really, I've never seen anything like this, which is just insanely sick. Last but not least, it is their fluid gaming line. So what is the fluid gaming line? Basically, EK is partnering up with partners and distributors to be able to build PCs with all the water cooling solutions on the inside, with either the components or without components. And with components, they are looking at pricing it between 1.5k USD to about 2.5k USD. And to me, this is really insanely priced, because not only are you getting custom water reservoirs, like for this Li dynamic, but you're getting all this water cooling on the inside. And yeah, it's just, that pricing is insane to say the least, because you're getting EK water blocks which are just very high quality, and you get like very nice workmanship, and you can ensure that all of this, the flow works perfectly. Okay, that's it for the EK coverage at their booth. Like and subscribe for more Computex content, hit the notification bell to be notified when new videos come up, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao!